Now, water that we get at home has been purified, and also the wastewater cannot be directly thrown into water bodies because it is highly contaminated. So, what is done is that we take wastewater into WWTP, that is wastewater treatment plant. In wastewater treatment plant, water is passed through various tanks to purify it, or to at least make it and bring it to a stage where it does not pollute the water bodies very badly. Now, what are those steps? First step is water is passed through bar screens. As you can see in the photographs that there are huge bars and there are screens attached to it with slits. Now, this is just for the removal of very large contaminants like plastics, leaves, branches, glass, rags, and so on. So, all these very visible and very huge pieces get removed through bar screens. In the second step, actually sedimentation takes place. How? Water is made to move at a very slow speed, and the insoluble heavy particles like sand, clay, etc. settle down. So, settling of insoluble impurities is nothing but sedimentation. So, in these tanks, these insoluble heavy impurities settle down and then the water moves on. Next step is making of sludge. Now, water is moved to a tank which is sloping, and there is a pit in the center. So, as water moves into this tank, the human feces, the animal waste, etc. settle down, and this settle down waste is called sludge. So, that is why making of sludge. This sludge can be directly taken to biogas plants where it is decomposed and the biogas gets produced. You know, biogas can be used for electrification also, and it is used as fuel also. Now, see, from the waste also we can get such a valuable product. So, why let water just go into water bodies, waste water? First of all, it will contaminate water, and then we will not be able to recycle it. So, after the sludge has been removed, then with the help of skimmers, the light impurities are removed like oil, grease, etc. These impurities are removed by skimmers, and rest of the water then moves on to the next tank. Fourth step is somewhat similar to aeration. Now, aerobic microbes or bacteria are introduced to water. These bacteria feed on organic matter and they are there for quite some time. So, they feed on these organic matter, and so in a way it gets consumed. They even feed on animal and human waste, and after several hours these microbes die and they settle down at the base of the tank, and then water is removed and only then it is allowed to fall into water bodies.